Connected. Channel switched.
Good morning, good afternoon.
Hi, Tim.
Hello, Tim.
Hi, Tim.
Good morning.
Hi, Tim.
Oh, I forgot to update. It was just gliders, wasn't it? No.
Yep.
Okay, well, do it later.
User entered your channel.
Morning, John.
Good morning.
Hi, John.
Hi, John.
Hi, John.
Good morning.
John.
Hi, John.
J.Albert is up.
Thanks.
Thank you.
I just got a message in front of me saying Golf Plus has finished installing. I didn't ask for any Golf Plus. The goggles have a life of their own.
User joined your channel.
Hello, guys.
Hi, Gert.
Hi, Gerd.
Hi, good.
Hi, guys.
Hi, girl. Yo.
Hey, Jagger.
Hey. Did you receive I sent you like 5 or 6 photos, girl, and messages. Message.
Oh, I didn't
With
see
the good
it.
news.
I will have a
Yeah.
look. I will have a look.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. I think it was yesterday. I don't remember very well.
Wandering, not seen.
Horses.
Yeah, he sent you by messenger.
Okay.
Oh, you can use full water today? Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I know.
Everything's allowed today pretty well.
Okay. Cloud flying is allowed too, so
Cow flying, full speed, whatever.
yeah.
Looks like it's a 15. JS3.
Seems to be a popular choice.
Oh, some items they used to take the Swift.
Excellent choice.
User joined your channel.
Hallo, Leute?
Hello.
Hello, Olga.
Hey.
Hi.
Hi, Olga.
Hello. Yes, the Friday I send you the message, girl. Yeah, I just watch it.
Yeah, I saw one message and one package picture. Was in the car.
Yeah, but I send you another one with a big message with 5 pictures.
Yeah, I
The
will
Fri-
have a look. Yeah, I will see. Thanks.
Okay, no problem.
Olga, du nimmst die Antares?
Was muss ich?
Du nimmst die Antares?
Ja, ist das nicht richtig?
Ja, klick mal Multiplayer an. Die meisten haben JOTOS 3.15.
Ja, was, ob ich dann noch mal reingehe?
Nee, dann lass.
Ja, ich versuch's hiermit.
Genau. Ja, der Punkt ist immer, wenn du ein besseres Flugzeug als alle anderen nimmst, dann kannst du ruhig schneller fliegen. In der Regel dann kriegst du weniger Punkte, weißt du, vom Index.
Ja,
Aber ist kein Ding. Vielleicht ist das Ding ja genau richtig.
ja, ich meine, ich habe ja vorher reingeguckt und da waren einige mit Antares dabei.
Das ist immer das erste Flugzeug, was gezeigt wird, wenn die Leute die sich den Task angucken, das voreingestellt.
Ja. Ja, da muss ich dann besser aufpassen.
Ja, ist ja kein Problem. Fiel mir nur auf.
Good morning, afternoon, or evening, folks.
Emma?
Hello there.
I'm up.
Hello,
Emma.
hello.
Hey.
Oh, there comes John with the Swift.
I've never tried it.
That's a bad pause.
That was a long one.
User joined your channel.
This might be a terrible mistake.
Still got time.
Yeah, I don't even know if I can find a thermal to get up in the air, climb up, start. I think the thing I miss the most is not having a live wind direction indication.
Yeah.
That and no audio vario too. That's kind of annoying.
Yeah, it's a bit like having your hands tied behind your back, isn't it?
Well, it's a retro glider. That's what it is.
Yeah. But you can't feel it, that's the trouble. No accelerations.
Oh, this thing over here for a second, I was climbing over 4 meters per second. And it doesn't even have a compensated vario, so it's just got a vertical speed indicator too. So yeah, it's a bit of a fun thing to fly.
I'll have to try that one day.
Oh, I saw that they had initial report on that. I can't remember his name. It was that stunt pilot who.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I saw that. It wasn't that the wing ripped off.
Yeah, that he had weights, balance weights, put little holes in the elevator put in with plugs that could be screwed in so you could change weights on the elevator, and apparently they weren't secured with safety wire or anything, and one of them unscrewed and jammed the elevator in a back position, and they just basically stalled it right where witnesses said that they saw the plane kind of go up and down a bit. I'm wondering if when he was coming to land, the controls felt weird, and he was like, well, that's weird, and pushed the stick forward or backwards, and then it popped out and jammed it in a full back position or something.
Yeah, the report that I saw also said that his trim had been slammed all the way forward, so it looked like he was trying to compensate for the fact that the elevator was stuck.
Yeah,
with the trim.
That sounds like because it was basically the elevator on that one has extensions on the ends that kind of go forward and then there's weights on the tips. Yeah, and basically I think the manufacturer did put the mod in for him, but for whatever reason they didn't have there was nothing securing those plugs in, at least mechanically. Maybe they were like supposed to be Loctited in or something, but yeah, that's what it looks like, is the plug came out and then it jammed it. You could see there are scratch marks on the opposite side, basically in the horizontal stabilizer where it was jammed up against it.
Yeah, I'm surprised that there wasn't a locking pin or something to hold it in place, or hold them in place.
When was this accident?
Happened recently.
About a week ago?
Yeah.
Yeah, this was just the NTSB preliminary report, but it's pretty quick even by those standards.
Yeah, but it must have been when it was mostly intact. It wasn't very high when it crashed, so it must not have been too hard to find it. But yeah, that is the. Well, it's. Oh, remember that Reno, Nevada, that crash there? The one at that race?
The P-51 with the tiny elevator that went right into the crowd? Or
yes.
Lots of crashes at Reno over the years.
That was...
Gross.
That was because they reused nylon lock nuts, which are meant to be one use only. Yeah, they found lock nuts on some part of the elevator on that one that had, I think it was on the trim tab before it came, we've been shown signs of been reused multiple times, and they worked their way loose and caused the trim to go full one way, which caused that accident. It's like they don't play around with fasteners on planes, especially with something like high performance things.
User joined your channel.
Hello, everybody.
Hi, Andy.
Hi, Andy.
Hi, Andy.
Hi, Andy.
Morning.
And
Good afternoon, fellas.
Just in time.
Dave?
Hi, Dave.
Hi, Dave.
Hi, Dave.
Hi, Dave.
Hi, guys.
Hello.
Yeah, now they need to figure out why the transmission separated from the aircraft out of that helicopter.
Oh yeah, I mean, considering how that company handled the entire situation, I mean, I'm going to assume that's going to turn out to be some kind of insane lack of maintenance because
it can also be fake parts. That's a big thing. I was asked to look into a helicopter crash, which I actually didn't do. But it turned out that the rear rotor bearing was fake.
Ew.
Yep.
I'm surprised there's a big enough market that there'd be a big enough market for a fake part.
Well, I think it's a big problem in the aeronautical industry.
Oh, what happened?
No, it was in the Persian Gulf, and I think it was going into land at a platform, and the tail rotor fell off, or something like that.
Oh, what was it?
Which
A
was fairly
helicopter?
catastrophic.
Which helicopter?
I don't remember. As I said, I mean, I didn't really get involved with it, but it was just a first inquiry, and then I sort of passed it on to our department for that kind of stuff.
But it was
Yeah,
not an Airbus helicopter, no?
No, I've got no idea what it was.
oh no, bugs are on. Oh no, dear. I didn't even notice that. This thing does not have bug wipers.
Oh my gosh.
Well, I guess we'll see what happens when we have very bug-covered wings.
Do you think bugs would seriously affect the performance of a Swift?
It needs all its performance. It's that first bit of the third leg after turn point 2 that I'm worried about, because there's a bit of a glide from turn point 2 to the next ridge.
Yeah, they might act as turbulators and help you climb better.
Yeah.
Back in the, it might have even been Condor 1 days, we had a race where everybody had to fly the aerobatic glider upside down for the task. If you got caught flying upside right, you were disqualified.
Wow. That would have been interesting.
Thermaling upside down was interesting.
Good luck, everybody.
Yeah, good
Yeah, good luck. Thanks.
Good luck, everyone. Good luck.
Good luck, guys.
So let's see if we can keep the wings on.
Oh, I have a farm.
I could see maybe doing that on a nice ridge lift day, but thermaling?
No, I was thinking to restart.
Hey.
You're really high.
Yeah, 4,000 about.
Yeah.
All right, Dave, you're at 3.
We doing it?
All right, yeah. Well, let's do it. Let's do it.
All right.
No speed restriction today, guys?
250.
Nope.
No, is it 250 or is it unlimited?
Okay. 250.
There was a limit set, but it was also a 0 penalty for going over, so that means unlimited, right?
Yes. There's no penalty. It means 0 or unlimited. Yeah.
Okay.
I've actually been, even on those flights, I've still been limiting myself to the 135 knots or whatever it actually says on the slider. I didn't realize that it was genuinely, truly unlimited.
Yeah, it's because the way the slider works, the only way it's set to unlimited is, no points. I wish they would make this the top be unlimited.
Chance to flutter.
Sorry about that. This is the spam. There's no scoring, so you didn't get to see me restarting 100 times there. You have to take a bunch of screenshots as you start. I forgot I need to slow down after I pass the start because I need to preserve that energy so I can get on the ridge. That's nice. The sun and the wind are in the same direction. Is there a ton of sink? Dang. All these people just flying past me like I'm standing still. What is TVG doing? Oh.
Missed.
Oh, that is a pretty good lift there. Okay, the worst thing is you really gotta pay attention to because this thing does not thermal well. It doesn't thermal easy. I guess that's a bit. It's very easy to accidentally, if I'm looking around, and accidentally like pull it into a stall or something.
Yeah.
Being so light, it does actually climb okay. I'm not really that far below you guys.
Well, Hotel India is turning left and we are on right. That is a problem. We are on the same altitude.
What are the bugs set to? Were they medium?
They're set to low.
Okay, I already got quite a few on that. Oh well, that'll be fun. I can really feel this thing when you fly through the thermals because the wind makes the whole plane basically yaw off to one side. It's a weird feeling. And Katasta currently says that the wind speed is 230 kilometers an hour.
Okay.
It does not like it when you have Katasta on with no PDA. It doesn't know you're heading or anything, so it gets really weird. Everybody just flying on past me.
Hey, John.
Hired. Here we go.
Ja, der erste Bahn mit 6,6 ist ja nicht schlecht.
Ist nicht schlecht, ja. Hey, Zecke.
Hey, girl. I see you very well now.
What a high-speed task.
Yeah.
See, you took the wrong glider. Just take a Swift, and then no task is a high-speed task.
You want more flying for your money, yeah?
Yeah.
As long as you're not paying by the hour.
Yeah. Yeah, I always try to get more hits for my money on the golf course. Not that I've played much golf in the last 10 years.
I do it with bowling. If you throw strikes, you're cutting your throws in half, wasting money.
I think the terrible mistake for taking the Swift will be on this next leg when I have to fly through the other side of the region and the kind of the long gap there. And hope if I get lucky in Kielstrup will be okay, but I'm worried that the glide is not going to make it onto the next ridge. Well, we'll see. Oh, it's nice once you get the club base.
Just keep going.
And funny thing is, everyone's passing me, so at some point I'm not going to have anybody in front of me to even have a hint as to which way I should be going, other than just following the map.
Congrats, Tim.
Thank you.
Congrats, Tim.
Congrats.
Congrats.
First turn point?
Yeah.
Yes.
Hey, wonderful.
I'm about 10 centimeters from the finish, or it's like the first turn point. I think my map isn't the scale. And less than 40, it looks like.
Ja, Konrad, Gregor.
Thank you.
Congrats.
Congrats.
Congrats, thanks.
Congrats, Gregor, ja.
Oh, there's a height restriction to 5.
Yes.
Oh, there's a maximum? Oh, that's weird.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, that's terrible. Why would they put a height restriction like that? I wonder if that's a
On which
screw up.
one?
On the first turn point.
first?
I wonder if
Yeah,
it's a
8202.
mistake. I wonder if he accidentally set that to be a 25, then he was, because the start was 25 as well. I wonder if he accidentally set the wrong one and then forgot to change it back, because that makes no sense.
Oh Gerd, was ist da los am ersten Wegpunkt? Ich bin,
Nicht höher als 2500.
weil ich habe nämlich das Briefing gar nicht. Ah, okay. Schlechtes Briefing heute.
Congrats, good.
Thanks.
That's good.
2,5 hast du gesagt.
Congrats, all.
Congrats.
Oof. I hit that weird little thing where the lift glitched right at the cloud base.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorely tempted to just ignore the height restriction because I technically can. I won't, but to be fair.
Erich.
Okay.
Meter hier. Hi, Flicker.
There's a couple people here who are climbing, and they don't look. They realize that they're going to be a turn if they don't. They keep on climbing.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
I am falling out of the sky.
That doesn't sound reassuring for me. That's the standard condition of this thing.
It is at times like this that I wish I had an engine.
My turn.
Congrats, John.
That's John.
Congrats,
John.
Congrats, John.
Congrats.
Congrats, John, with the Swift, okay.
Now I just need to actually make it to lift. Well, there are not a lot of clouds on this first little bit.
Saved, maybe.
Oh, I see you, Richard.
Yeah, this is.
Congrats, Dave. There's no way I'm catching you.
I'm gonna go a bit east of the blue line. I think that's a closer cloud for me. Yeah, here. Yeah, maybe okay this way.
Hey Dave, I'm left. That's cool.
Thank you.
Congrats,
Congrats.
That's
Take it you got a final glide, Tim.
Yeah, almost.
Nice and high.
That's one.
Congrats, Brian.
Congrats, Brian.
Congrats, guys.
I don't think he's on the chat.
Dave.
Congrats.
And Gert. And Tim.
Yeah, thanks.
Oh yeah, congrats all.
Congrats, all.
Is the second turn point also a high limit?
Nope. I think the last is a restriction.
Everyone got their last bug wipe in?
Yeah, yes. Oops.
I didn't use. No time.
I wiped them off before I took off. Well, am I being greedy? That this thermal's not that great. I know what I'm gonna go. Well, that's a little better. The Ferrier was not even pegged at 5. I mean, it's almost a worthless thermal.
This one is averaging 4.4. But I'm quite high now. It didn't start like that. 4.7.
Might not be 7 too. I guess also with the, well, I'll say with the wind carrying us, but I guess with these kind of thermals, we're really not moving. The wind's not really carrying us down course. It's getting stronger as I get higher.
Mark, I'm on your right side.
I see you. Yep. Same skin. Nice.
Yeah, we fly for Ukraine.
Oh, who is close to me?
Oh, fuck, I
Don't pull up.
fluttered for the first time in forever. I went autopilot and then went to check something and whoops.
didn't blow
That's
up,
my
did you?
first flutter, I think, of the year.
Oh.
Autopilot. Got me.
Oh, yeah. The EB is like the worst one in autopilot. You gotta be really careful with it.
Yeah, I autopiloted and then I took my hand off the stick to look at something else in another window, and my force feedback joystick basically bounced off my desk as my wing fluttered.
Oof.
Oh, that's okay, Dave. You had me anyway. You were out of sight. There was no way I was catching you.
Yeah, I noticed the wind fluctuation, the true airspeed fluctuation was really big today, so I almost fluttered too.
It happened so fast. By the time I saw I heard Kotasa beep. My joystick started shaking, and by the time I got to it, I was gone. Oh well.
Yeah, you
Bummer,
wanted to
man.
be faster than me. Mark,
What's that?
you wanted to be faster than me.
Yeah, you were right there, and I wasn't gonna let you catch me, but
I was flying on FAE.
That's crazy that's your first flutter, Mark. I've fluttered so many times already.
oh, I hate flutters so much.
I fluttered about 6 times just before I got to that turn point.
Well, I mean, I fluttered. I just didn't rip my wings off. Usually I can sit there right on the edge of it, but this is the first time the wings actually came off. Yeah, when I rip a wing off or when I have a mid-air collision, those two really, really, really get to me. So I've had, I think, 2 mid-airs now and 1 flutter. Ugh.
Today's flutter potential reminded me of that one day where we thought it was a bug or something, where a couple of us fluttered. It was like the exact same scenario today, where my true airspeed went from 155 to 165 instantly.
Well, there's that. Yeah, this one's got that thing where, at some point, when you're climbing close to cloud base, some altitude, I noticed that the speed suddenly jerks. I don't know what causes that.
I was actually really terrified.
Wow, nice thermal there too.
All right, I'm out of here. Dave, you're at 4. Now I'm starting to get a little bit worried.
Proving grounds tonight?
Possibly, depends on. I always have other stuff going on Sunday night. We'll see what happens.
Okay.
User disconnected from your channel.
dritte Wendepunkt hat wieder einen Höhe Marker. Gerd?
Was denn?
Der dritte Wendepunkt hat wieder Höhebeschränkung.
Ja, der vorletzte ist es, glaube ich, genau.
How high?
Wie?
Moment. Du musst mindestens 1500 haben.
Okay.
Wie viel?
15?
1500. Am letzten Wendepunkt, oder?
Ja, ich glaube, das ist der letzte.
Oh man, I'm just hoping I can make it to those next ridges. That's gonna be a... This is where it's looking scary. The ridges are ending.
Yeah.
Tim had the right idea getting all that extra altitude. This is getting scary now.
Yeah, I'm scraping the clouds up here. I'm... I think this is not as... I think it's not actually as far as I'm thinking it is. It looks... Yeah, it's just... It's not quite as bad. Maybe. I got an entomologist that says he'll pay me $1 for each bug anyway when I land. Okay, J.Albert, I know you're out here somewhere.
Oh dear, gliders are flying in a bit funny attitude. We're going to lose the server.
Oh, the pings have stopped. Yep, everybody's disconnecting. Dang it.
Oh, damn.
Oh. I mean, I was already flying.
Shoot.
I was already flying by myself, but still, that sucks.
Power grid go down again?
Oh, was ist das denn nun schon wieder?
Ja, das Server ist rausgegangen. Müssen wir alleine nach Hause fliegen.
Kommt das trotzdem in diese Aufzählung?
Ja, einfach weiterfliegen.
Ja.
Kannst dann ganz normal hochladen und dann kannst du sehen.
Das kommt aber oft vor jetzt, ne?
Ich glaube, bei mir schon eine Weile her. Now that is the third time I've pushed the autopilot and I have paused it.
Turn 10.2.
Congrats, John.
Congrats.
John.
Congrats.
Congrats.
Well done, John.
Now I can just make it to the next cloud. They're a long ways off, aren't they? Yeah, at about 130 kilometers an hour, I'm sinking about 2 meters per second and pretty much still there.
User in your channel timed out.
that was Andy dropping from the TeamSpeak. Hopefully there isn't like a power outage again or something. They still haven't said anything about what that was, have they?
I heard it was because they have an entirely 100% green grid, and it failed.
Actually, that's definitely absolutely not true, because the only thing that stayed online was actually the solar and wind. The only part of their grid that stayed on was that. So I don't think that's what it was.
Yeah, they got rid of all their nuclear power plants, and now they're paying for it.
I read that the Chinese had got a running thorium reactor in the Gobi Desert. So that's positive for that, anyway.
I know people, I think thorium reactors is something they've been working on for a long time. I think it's just they wouldn't make them enough money, so no one wants to mess with them. But yeah, thorium reactors actually should be. If you do it right, if I remember right, they can actually basically run without coolant or anything. You can have air-cooled reactors.
Yeah, I read about them a long time ago, but I don't remember all the ins and outs. But they're relatively fail-safe, as I remember.
Yeah, and they basically make more fuel than they consume too.
I think the idea was that whatever liquid they're sort of bathed in, the rods, if they get too hot, it melts a kind of salt plug or something, and then all the liquid drains away and it just stops by itself.
I finished.
Yeah,
Correct.
Me too.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, me too.
Good luck to all, and see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
See you, Tim.
Bye-bye.
Good day,
See you,
Tim.
Tim.
See you, Tim. Take care.
I'm out raking.
Disconnected.